Yeah. Okay, good morning. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. For drainage at 9 AM, we have no claims, no minutes, no work orders or invoices, so we will skip right down to our supervisors meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Betty, minutes from last week, please.
September 23rd, 2024. There was no action taken as drainage trustees. Chairman Huggable called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9:02 AM. Members present were Cluse, Rasmussen, and Huggable. Motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of September 16, 2024 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Cluse to approve the liquor license for the Brew LLC pending dram. Motion carries. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on secondary roads. There were 17 work orders completed last week. Blades are out, blading full miles after moisture from Thursday. Crews are completing patchwork on County K, north and south. The granular program has been completed, has completed 103 of 122 segments for the dusting of the 2025 gravel miles. The sign crew was out last Thursday night, completing the night drive sign inspection, and will be out again this Thursday night. Motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen to approve resolution 2024-26, a resolution establishing a county compensation board. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Huggable, nays, none. Resolution 2024-26 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see the full resolution in its entirety. Motion by Rasmussen, motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen to approve resolution 2024-27, a resolution directing the filing of certification of debt for wind farm. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Huggable, nays, none. Resolution 2024-27 duly passes and reads as follows. And then you can see the full resolution for the wind farm. Kyle Handy with Twin Rivers.
Oh. There's some at the bottom of the
Yeah,
other.
very last.
Sorry,
Yeah.
missed it, sorry. Aaron Riggins with DKM Enterprises LLC gave the board an update on the natural gas A line in Wright County. The process started in Texas and they have made it this far into Wright County. The pipe has been in the ground since the early 1930s and has been listed as for abandonment and removal for 10 years or more. Oopsie, okay. Sorry, I was trying to write at the same time. Been in the ground since the early 1930s and has been listed for abandonment and removal for 10 years or more. DKM Enterprises LLC is required to move as much of the pipe as possible and will recondition it to resell, as Northern Natural does not want the pipe back. Currently, they are south of Eagle Grove and will be making their way through Wright County to the northeast portion. Kyle Handy with Twin Rivers Exploration gave a presentation on the board on seismic testing in Wright County. They will be exploring the geologic hydrogen in the county. Twin Rivers Exploration is seeking a road use permit from Wright County. There will be a base plate that is placed in the dirt, gravel, paved, and concrete roads. The plate will shake and send energy into the ground for 20 to 30 seconds and will record all the energy that is then turned into a company to turn into an image like 2D X-ray of the earth. Handy said they will use about 200 miles of Wright County roads to do the project. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Cluse to approve resolution 2024-28, a resolution directing the filing of certification of debt for Renutrients. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Huggable, nays, none. Resolution 2024-28 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see all of the Renutrients resolution. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Cluse to approve the resolution 2024-29, a resolution directing the filing of certification of debt for Prestige. By roll call vote, ayes, Cluse, Rasmussen, and Huggable, nays, none. Resolution 2024-29 duly passes and reads as follows. And then you can see that full resolution. Motion by Clues, to go into closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51 to evaluate the professional competency of an individual whose appointment, hiring, performance, or discharge is being considered when necessary to prevent needless and irreparable injury to that individual's reputation, and that individual requests a closed session. The motion died for a lack of second. Consider employment agreement for Wright County Communications Director has been tabled. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections?
It's just the wording on that, but Betty's already corrected it.
Okay.
From was
Yeah,
to
yes, sir.
has.
Yes.
All right. Then we had one other meeting on September 25th.
September 25, 2024 is a special meeting. Chairman Helgable called the special meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 8:00 a.m. Members present were Rasmussen, Clues. Motion by Clues, seconded by Rasmussen to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Motion by Clues, seconded by Rasmussen to go into closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51 to evaluate the professional competency of an individual whose appointment, hiring, performance, or discharge is being considered when necessary to prevent needless and irreparable injury to that individual's reputation, and that individual requests a closed session. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgable, nays none. Went into closed session at 8:05 a.m. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to come out of closed session at 8:57 a.m. Motion carries. Helgable directed the county attorney to make modifications to the employment contract for the communications director. Also, Chairman Helgable stated that were going to table the consideration of employment agreement for Wright County Communications Director to Monday, September 30th. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Okay, any additions or corrections on that meeting minutes? Not, they will stand approved as read. Okay, claims have been around. Open forum for public. Anybody here or on Zoom wish to address the board? Okay. Hearing nothing. Item 10. Consider employment agreement for Wright County Communications Director. Rick, you've been on that, working with our potential.
Yep. Tiffany, you made all the changes.
Here, did. So here's a signed copy for you.
Okay.
Ready? And these are just copies that, the changes that we talked about. and Eric made.
You want to go through some of the high points, Rick, on it?
Yes, basically, we changed to the 76,000 with an increase to 80,000 after 6 months. After she has completed all her training. And will be established at 85,000 at the end of this term of this contract, which is a 2-year contract. And also her vacation shall be calculated based upon a length of service of 15 to 19 years. Until the director exceeds 19 years of employment, the director shall be entitled to earn 0.81 days of vacation per pay period, with an annual accuracy of 21 days, 0.06. A maximum of 10 days vacation may be carried over from 1 year to the next. The director may also receive a 10-day payout. The director may terminate this contract at any time without cause by giving 60 days notice in writing to the board. In such event, the director shall continue and render her services, shall be paid her regular compensation up to the date of termination, but no severance allowance shall be paid other than accurate but unused vacation. You guys got any questions on it?
Nope. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
There was. I think it's missing,
Did you get the full copy? Because the copy that.
maybe I didn't get a full copy.
You did,
Five.
correct?
Oh, I didn't get a full copy.
Yeah, so you're missing a page.
Okay,
Is it just
All right.
two?
Yeah, it should be front and back. Here.
Are you getting the front back?
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
Carl has the second page on it.
okay, all
So
right.
I can go make copies of that. If you want me to. So we'll have to. move it.
You wanna look, you wanna see?
I can just see
You
it,
just read
yeah.
that.
That's, I just wanna make sure that it's what. It is. Yep.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I'll second. I'll second.
All right, second, good name.
Is that what you want? Done?
Yes, we do want to keep this
Okay,
advised.
yeah.
Good. All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed, motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time as well.
Yeah,
Okay, item 11, review and amend ordinance 61.
You're gonna need the original copy.
Yeah.
Copy and then sign again.
No, they'll be fine. They'll just make a color copy of that. They'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. After, then you want it now.
Afterwards, it's fine. Deb just needs it for her file so that she knows how to set it, because we have to reprogram our software
Betty.
to meet that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, back to item 11, review and amend ordinance 61 on the establishment of a county waterworks enterprise and establishing rates in connection therewith. Daryl Stevens over the industrial park. We gave you some of the information. What is your thoughts on?
As we continue to recruit our German prospect, and also the fact that our current tenant out there has a first right of refusal on the south lot, I'm asking the board to maintain the current rate structure.
Okay,
For a term of,
Until such time I bring it back to the board.
right now we're at 57.88 base rate and $9.20 per 1,000. And we're pretty much in line with all the other cities. Belmont's higher at 15.05. Eagle Grove's lower at $5.35. So we're pretty much right in the middle.
And again, it's good to be able to, we're the highest of the other three municipalities. And Belmont just had their increase just last year, and Eagle just increased their rates. So we've been high it for some time.
Okay.
And again, I'm basing on an increment of 5,000 gallons. That gives you the cost for that customer on the very end.
yeah, so originally in this rate structure that we put in, we had a 5% increase per year through 2024. So to maintain it as it is, it would be eliminating we would need to change the wording in section number 6, where it would just list the rate. And then look for you to bring it back.
That's correct, sir.
If you come back, check out in a year, that way we
Yep,
should know about
yep.
the other
I'll
prospect out
flag it
there.
on my calendar.
Okay. Do I have a motion for that?
so moved.
For a second,
What's the motion?
to maintain the rate the same as
As the 2024 rate.
and then and look at it in 1 year. Is there a second?
A second. So then that'll come back, with changes and we'll actually vote on the ordinance, or is this motion enough to change that, or do we have to actually change the ordinance, I believe?
Yeah,
States a certain year.
Right,
the ordinance will have to be changed and then you'll have 3 readings. They'll be
Okay.
back on the agenda for 3 readings.
okay.
And then it'll be finalized after the third reading.
Thank you.
So do we need a motion today, or are we just gonna
No,
put it on for next week,
next week.
for the first reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want any changes to the connections on that section number 4?
No, I didn't,
I'm comfortable with that.
I hadn't put anything different on that.
Okay. We'll have it too on next week's agenda then for the 3 readings. Okay. Okay, item number 12, consider and take action on the appointment of Brady Gross as civil process server. Sorry, excuse me.
Motion to approve, Brady Goss, or to appoint Brady Goss as civil process server.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Yeah. Consider and take action on the appointment of John as Lake Township trustee to replace Joel Sebi, term to expire on 12/31 of 26.
Motion to approve the appointment.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries on that one. Okay, item number. Item 14, take action to appoint Tim Brooks as Eagle Grove Township trustee to replace Dean Nelson, term
Sure.
expiring on 12/31 of 24.
So moved.
For a second,
Second.
any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Consider and take action on the appointment of Dean Cluse to Economic Development Board with Carl Hogel as alternate.
So moved.
Second.
We're gonna do this just more or less in that transition time between now and January, then they can figure out on a board appointments, but at least Dean has a little
The
bit
other
of
thing
grip
too
with
is
it.
that Dean has been involved in the German prospect from the
Yep.
very get-go, and I think
Yep.
the transition will be much easier.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, motion carries. Okay, consider and take action on the appointment of Rick Rasmussen to Emergency Management Board of Directors to replace Carl Helgevold. Another one, it's kind of a sensitive board and more or less just to get yourself up to speed, and then you guys can decide in January for those appointments, but at least you'll be able to be brought up to what's going on.
Some new blood, some new blood in there on those boards.
Hey, gentlemen, it's Andy. Just to let you know, Robert Watts has his hand raised. He must have a comment or question from the online.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
I'll go through this. Is there a motion? In a second.
Motion to approve, appointment of Rick Rasmussen as, emergency management board.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay. Robert. You have a question for us?
Looks like he has audio on there.
He's muted.
Robert, it shows your microphone's unmuted, but we can't hear you.
You wanna? You see where it says mute?
Don't mute him though.
Okay.
He is unmuted already.
Okay. Can you hear us, Robert?
You can type in the chat.
Okay, we'll go on. Adam Clemens, secondary roads update.
So last week the blades were out, we whipping the bridges and culverts, preparing for winter, try to keep that down. We did pull blades on Friday, because of the dry conditions. So they went out and helped with the total patcher. Trucks are still hauling. They were also, did have some trucks out doing total patcher work. They are at 92.62% on the gravel. I wanted to let you know that these last few segments are longer haul, so it'll take a little bit longer for the guys to get it done. Granted, the routes there was no change because they were working on getting the mowers all up and going. So they're all operational right now. They've been all fixed. So hopefully we can get out there and finish up what we need to get done in zone 2. 12 work orders were completed, and the bridge and sign crew finished their night drive, last Thursday night, so. that
Have a
was
lot of
successful.
replacements or?
I don't know yet. I haven't gone over that with Jake. We'll review that and see what we need to do for budget wise, and go from there. So, they whipped right through it. Obviously, they were through almost, I think, 5 townships, almost 4.5 townships, that last Thursday night. So the program, the Service Bureau developed, is really useful for us to go out there when the sign will just, I mean, they can drive and the sign just comes up on your, on the screen and they can just hit good fair four on it. So, they do have to, just kind of give you guys a rundown. When they do come in, they have to clean their, the headlights. And then there's signs that we put up, in our shed that are kind of good, fair, poor, so that they can gauge their eyes and then go out. So that's the way they have to complete that process. So, there is going to be a site like demo sometime this week. I don't know where yet. I know it's slated for Thursday.
Okay.
That's it.
But you'll observe that.
I'll observe it and then I'll invite the board,
Okay.
to come see it if you guys have time.
Good, good.
So, but if that needs to be posted, I can do that. If not, you guys just say, hey, so if one of you wants to come or whatever, we'll see.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. I mean,
Okay.
there's gonna be no action taken.
No.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a hold of Bob Watts. He did not have a question. He inadvertently hit that. He did
Okay.
not have a microphone.
Thank you.
Nice. Any old business, new business, or update on meetings, gentlemen?
I had Admo Tuesday night at Fort Dodge. And that's all going pretty well. We got all of our housing sold that we had for good money. Then I also had, Central Iowa Detention.
I had, did you make it to the CFR ribbon cutting?
No, I
Okay,
did not
all right.
make it.
I didn't make that either, or to the Midas meeting. So, neither Daryl Stephen nor myself were, present at the Midas meeting. I was in the field. And then on Thursday, I also did not attend the, CFR, meeting. This week I have, IDDA, Iowa Drainage District Association, board meeting on Wednesday at, I think 8:30. And that'll be held in Humboldt. Nothing else this week.
I had DCAT that continues just to wait on funding and just kind of continues to roll and waiting to see how the fallout is for next year. Anything else before the board? Actually, Sandy,
How many years?
20 years.
20 years. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Any update on, moving into your building?
Hoping. Thank you.
I think they just got the generator last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hoping by the 14th, everybody will report to duty at that building.
Okay,
So we'll be in the process. It's a busy next few weeks just with vaccination clinics. So we're kind of boom, boom, boom all over the county. Most of ours, we go on site and do vaccinations. So I think we have it organized a little bit, so we should be able to be there reporting, standing tall on the 14th.
and so then will the October WIC, will that take place
That
there?
will be
or
there
will that-
also.
Okay, great.
October week, and we've had that planned, so attendees or whoever goes to WIC should know, because we've been handing out
Great.
flyers that this will be the next time that you have WIC.
And you'll do a press release, put a sign on the door when you go over and then put it on our website.
Yeah.
So you'll know that we've switched locations.
You're all
That'll be
done.
awesome to get moved in there.
End of an era there.
I know, it's kind of, it'll be interesting. Hopefully, I think I should be able to get some of the vaccines used down where it doesn't have to be, full refrigerators. That's the thing that makes me nervous, is moving. Cause I have to move to a smaller to get the other one set back to the bigger. And that'll torture all of us you have to stay within a certain range, otherwise, you stand the chance of having to throw it all out.
Sandy, when do you wanna do a secondary roads vaccination?
You guys do yours early also, so I can set it up.
Probably help you with the drawdown. Have
Yeah.
that cheap and go through it.
I think I'm. Yeah, I'll look at, yeah, because I think. Wednesday morning, I'm doing the city of Clarion.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up Fridays for you.
Yeah, just let me know.
Okay. I want.
Seeing nothing else on the agenda, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second,
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.